you. I know you're not a Scottish MP, but it appears that your party is disappearing.
Well, I think the referendum did, of course, change everything, Adam, didn't it? And then the aftermath of the referendum. It has changed things in Scotland. There's no getting away from that. And Labour has to understand the change and respond to the change in Scotland. So I think you've heard me say on your programmes before, I've often talked about a London-dominated country. People in the northwest here feel the same, and I think that's the expression we've had at the referendum and ever since. And maybe that's the change in politics that some people are looking for.
But without Scotland, can Labour ever hope to form a government again?
Well, we would want to regain seats right across Scotland. Of course we would. We will be doing that. We'll be working hard to that. Jim Murphy is already working to rebuild Labour in Scotland. We do have to listen to people's mood. We do have to understand why many people voted yes and have voted SNP tonight. We have to win those Labour voters back, and we'll all be working hard on doing that.
If Ed Miliband goes, will you be a candidate for the leadership?
The only job I want is to be Health Secretary in Ed's government, and he's led us superbly, in my view, through this election campaign. He's led from the front, and I think has set the momentum throughout this campaign and set the lead that others have followed. So, Ed leads a united Labour Party, Adam. We've had a good campaign, a strong campaign, speaking to the issues that matter to people, and nobody's thinking about anything other than tonight and how we're going to do tonight. There's many results still to be declared. As I was saying to you before the line went down, we've only had one key marginal in England declare so far. So the night it's early days. Let's just see how this night develops. But the Labour Party has fought a really strong campaign on a strong manifesto that spoke directly to people's concerns, and that was Ed's great achievement.
So you wouldn't agree with David Blunkett, who I've just been speaking to, or we were just speaking to, who says it is going to be a very bad night for us. The exit poll is right.
I think it is lots of respect for David, but it's just too early to say that, Adam. I think we're going to see results that were unforeseen, lots of results yet to come in. So we'll have to see what happens. The exit poll doesn't tally with what I've been hearing on the ground up and down the country in the last few weeks. Ed has led us superbly through this campaign, and we'll have to see how results develop. But the Labour Party, what we do know tonight, of course, is there's no overall majority for a Tory Liberal coalition from the exit poll, and that means that the politics is changing, and so it's going to be a very moving picture for the rest of this evening, and we'll have to see how things look in the morning.
Well, I think just factually the exit poll would give a Tory Liberal coalition a majority, not necessarily the Tories. So you're saying, come what may, even if Labour loses seats, loses Scotland, you think Ed Miliband is the best man to lead Labour?
I'm saying it's very early days tonight. Ed has led from the front and had a superb campaign, and has grown in stature throughout the campaign, and was the leader of all the main parties that was speaking directly to people's concerns. People who can't get enough hours at work because they're on a 0 hours contract, families hit by the bedroom tax, young people who can't go to university because of the hike in tuition fees. Ed was identifying these concerns and speaking to people's concerns, and he's put Labour back in touch with people, and he leads a very strong and united Labour Party, and we'll face this together. I think there's a long way still to go, and I'm not jumping to any conclusions about the results that will come in. There's many marginals yet to declare, and once we see those, then we'll know how this night is developing.
Thank you very much indeed for joining us, Mr. Burnham. Apologies for the sound earlier on. Just seeing Plaid Cymru, they've held our